Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another Self-Working Saturday. In this video, I'm going to teach you one of my new tricks for my upcoming book called Another Faked Trick. Let's get into it. So for this, I'll play the part of the Magician and the Spectator, alright? So, Spectator, do you believe in fate? Kinda? Well, let's test that fate. As I chop off cards like this, just say stop anytime. Stop right there. Now that really could have been any card, you could have said stop anywhere. But just to really test your fate, take off maybe a 5-card hand, alright? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what I want you to do is pick up your cards and give them a good mix, that way nobody knows where the cards are, alright? And when you're done, put down any card you want face down, alright? Maybe this one right here. Now that could have been any card, you could have had any one of these, you could have said stop anywhere. But maybe it was fate that brought you to this card, because over here, you see I have a card all along, which is the Ace of Clubs. What do you got? The Ace of Clubs. Alright guys, now believe it or not, this will work all the time. Maybe not like this, but you can always get the Ace of Clubs with a principle called multiple outs. So here's what you do. Take a card from a different deck and put it somewhere, maybe underneath a cellophane or in your pocket or a wallet or somewhere where you can just put it aside where nobody really cares about it right now, right? Then you put the same card on top of the deck. And what you want to do is put a mark on it that you can identify it from the backs from all the different cards, right? So in this case, I'm using a red Sharpie, and I just put a dot right there on the little flower. You can see it right there on the little flower. There's a dot. That way I can tell it apart from the rest of the cards, and that'll be important later on. So the first card does have to be an ace, and you'll see why here in a minute. So what you want to do is really drive home that fate is playing a part in this effect, and you want to at least say the word fate twice while you're doing your patter. So what you can do is, as you're shuffling the deck, you can ask them if they believe in fate, and if they say yes, you can say, well, let's test that fate. If they say no, let's say, well, maybe I can change your mind, right? So what we can do is force that Ace of Clubs on them by turning the deck face up and doing a Hindu shuffle type force, where you just start shuffling the deck like this and have them say stop. They say stop here, grab the unshuffled portion in your hand like this, turn palm down, drop those on the table. That's the Ace of Clubs right there, remember? Say you could have said stop anywhere, and let's really test your fate, and then have them take 5 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, done. Now what you do here is have them pick up the 5 cards face down, and have them mix them up, and you ask them to put down any card face down, and if they actually put down the card you want, you can tell by the mark on it, right? So you immediately will know which one it is by the mark. And if they do that, that's perfect. You can say, look, it may be fate that made you put that card down, because look inside here, I have the Ace of Clubs. What do you have? The Ace of Clubs. So now let's look at ways we can handle this trick if they don't put down the Ace of Clubs first. And in my opinion, each handling is equally as strong, so it's not like one is weaker than the other or anything like that. So here's what you do if they don't. So you have them mix it up, and they put down any card face down. Let's say it's not the Ace of Clubs, so don't panic and just don't stop either. Immediately have them mix it again, say mix the cards again, and put down any card on top of it, right? And this time you do see that it is the Ace of Clubs going down, so again, don't stop. You have them repeat this procedure of them mixing and dealing, put a card down, mix, deal, and then put that card down. You say, like, maybe it was fate that made you put the cards in this order. In fact, spell the word fate, a card for each letter, so they do. That's F-A-T-E, right? Because it's in the 4th position. Fate spells with 4 letters, so they take the card out. See, all the time I've had the card over here inside this card box, which is the Ace of Clubs. What do you got? Ace of Clubs, and that is fate. Alright, so let's say this time they put it in the 3rd spot. So once again, they do the mixing and dealing procedure. They put a card down, have them mix again, put another card down, and maybe this one, mix again, have another card down. And this time you do see on the 3rd spot that it's the ace because of the mark, right? They put it down, mix, deal, mix, deal. And so this time before they do anything, you take the card out and say, look, I've had a card here the whole time, and it's an ace, the Ace of Clubs. In fact, take your packet and spell the word ace, a card for each letter. So they do. That's A-C-E, and that's the card, and that's fate. Alright, so maybe this time they put it in the 2nd from top position. So same thing again, the mixing and dealing procedure. They put a card down, not the ace, right? Put a card down, not the ace. Put a card down, not the ace. This time they do see that it's the ace there going 2nd from top. And this time what you do is you say, look, I asked you before, do you believe in fate? And you said maybe. do me a favor, turn the cards face up and spell the word fate. That's F-A-T-E. They take the ace of clubs out. And over here in the thing, you have the ace of clubs. All right, so the fourth and final scenario. So the same thing again. They mix and deal, put a card down, mix and deal, put a card down, mix and deal, put a card down, mix and deal, put a card down. Now, right now, they're left holding one last card, which is the ace, because you can see by the mark. And you say, look, maybe it was fate that made you hold on to that last card, because over here in the card box, I have a card, and it's the ace of clubs that you have, and they turn it over, and it's the ace of clubs. Alright, so that's the video, and I hope you liked the trick. Thanks for watching. Until next time, happy practicing. I love you guys.